YouTube channel. This is Colorido, and here is Tina. Welcome all of you to follow our YouTube channel, Joan Colorido, and also you can subscribe us. Yeah, and our live broadcast will be held twice a week in every Wednesday and Friday in Chinese time in very early morning of 8 o'clock. And West American time will be Tuesday and Friday, the afternoon time, around 4 p.m. Okay, so if you have time, welcome all of you to come and watch our live. Here is Tina. Okay, so for the old customer, you may already know very well with us. And for the new audience, you may know nothing about us. So here, allow me to make a short introduction for all of you. Ningbo Haishu Colorido was established at 2015. So in the past 10 years, we have been focused on the researching and manufacturing the seamless digital printer. And our designed printer was mainly for the printing for, knitting tubular item, such as what you see here, the socks, the sleeve covers, and different socks. And also you can print on for these buff scarves and the sleeve cover, and also the seamless yoga top, yoga bras and leggings. So these kind of all the items of the tubular items, it could be fit for our printer. Yeah, and also we are focusing to researching and developing by our R&D developing team to focus on this upgraded printer. So recently we have upgraded for the 3rd generation and 4th generation of the printer, like the 4 rollers, and also here what you see, it is the 2 rollers. So these are the recently upgraded machine of the model, different model. And also we've been trying to commit to enhancing our capability for the software upgrading. And recently just launched with the auto print, which is support for the POD file. And also we launched with the camera positioning system. So with the camera positioning system, and you could choose in any color of the heel and toe part of the sock. So it's not the all printed, the white blank socks anymore, and it's not only the only choice of the black heel and toe part. So what you have, it could be like this, the colored toe, the colored heel and toe part by the software of the camera positioning. Hi Eunice, hi, welcome to our live. And also, welcome Abdullah. Is that correct pronunciation? Hello everyone. Yeah, okay, so you have a big factory in Turkey. Wow, 1,000 children, Chinese children too. Oh, children? No, that's not allowed, sorry. Okay, so here is the general brief idea of who we are, what our company is. So our company already has 10 years, more than 10 years experience in manufacturing the seamless digital printer. Yeah. Okay, so these are who we are and what we do. And what I'm standing here right now, it's early in the morning, so it is a little bit quiet and peaceful. And you could see our work mill, it's laying so many different model of the printer. We have some 3rd generation printer, and even with this the second generation of the old printer, we also listed them here for using. So actually, they can run daily, smoothly. Hi, Jill. Hi, nice to meeting you. Yes, nice to show who we are and what we do and how our work mill look like and how we work daily. So this is kind of the daily working places for us, and why we have so many printers here, laying here in the work mill. So that is because we're not only manufacturing the printer, but also we supply the after-sales service. So you don't have to worry about once you have the printer from us, then if there's someone can support you all the time to give you the maintenance, give you the technical support, and give you the guidance for different requirement from customer with the different printing solution. So with these concerns, you don't need to worry about it. We are here. We are here always at your backside to support you. Yeah, so that's why we have so many machines here. And even you are the oldest customer who own our old model of the printer, and we still sure that we also have one in our hands, in our work mill. So once you have any problem with your machine, then we can prioritize resolving your problem immediately with our machine. So even the oldest version, yeah, because we can run it, and once you have the issue, we can immediately copy your issue and then get the solution for you. Yes, so that is the purpose. We are here and we have so many printers in the work mill at the same time to ensure that any color problem, any printing design issue, the printer issue, or during your daily producing, and once you have found something wrong with the color, and then what might be the problem caused of it, and then you have no idea, then just consult us immediately. We can help you. We will support you here always. Yeah, okay, so here is a brief idea who we are, what we do, and what kind of the service we can supply to you. Yeah, and also some audience maybe have no idea this kind of seamless digital printing item, and you may concern that with this kind of machine, like this 4 rollers, so what kind of, how it works? Okay, I will show you. And also some people might concern that what kind of the quality it's suitable for printing on. Okay, so here, what I have here is the polyester blank socks. So what you need is just a blank sock. Yeah. Okay, so during the live, if you have any question, you can just let me know, and you can just list out your question there in the comment area. And once I see it, I will reply. I will try my best to reply you immediately during the live. Okay, so with our machine, what kind of the sock, what's the material could be printed? Okay, let me tell you. So what you need is just a blank sock, or it is with the ready sewn sock with the heel, or it is like this kind of open sock without sewing, but needs to be printed first with all of our print design from the toe till the heel till the end. And then after printing, you just get back these socks and cut off these connection lines, connection part, and sew it. Then you will get all over print sock. Okay, so this is the blank sock, what you need. Then concerning about the material. Yeah, it could be polyester, and it also could be cotton. And sometimes if you wanted to print on the soccer socks, yeah, football sock, and it might be the material for the nylon, it's also no problem. Our printer, it's suitable for these all kinds of material. So either it is polyester, or it is cotton, or it is nylon, even it is wool material, wool yarn, or it is bamboo. So these kinds of various material, it's suitable. Just remember that the tips for this kind of material needs to be sure that on top of the material, on top of side of this, for example, the sock, you need to be sure the yarn of the top knitting must be solid. That's it. Yes, the yarn on top, which will absorb the ink later, that needs to be solid. Either it's solid polyester, or it is solid cotton, or it is solid nylon, or solid wool, or solid bamboo. It will be fine. Just underneath, the underneath of the yarn, it could be mixed, like the mixed polyester spinning knitting with the spandex, or it is nylon material spinning knitting with the spandex or the polyester yarn at the underneath. So underneath, it doesn't matter. Just the top side knitting of the yarn must be solid. Cannot be mixed material. Cannot be mixed with cotton and polyester. No, that's not workable. Otherwise, any solid yarn at the top side, like polyester, cotton, nylon, wool, and bamboo, it's all possible to print on our printer. Okay, so this is a kind of idea of what kind of the material is suitable for printing by using our printer. Okay, so here I'd show you that how it looks with this kind of different material. Okay, here what you see here, this is the polyester. And here the sleeve cover. Yeah, that is the, guess, what kind of material is that? That is nylon. Okay, and here, with this one, what material of this? If anyone has idea from the Outlook, if you will have any idea what's the material of this one? Yes, this is the cotton. This is the cotton. Okay. And here, what I hold in my hands, this one. This is what I talked about previously, that it is for the yoga, the seamless yoga items. It is the yoga shorts. Yeah, it is the yoga shorts. Okay, so once you get all these kind of items, you just get the blank one. Even this yoga shorts, before it's cutting and sewn, it is a tube. It is a completely tube. Okay, and here it's what I talked about, the barf scarf. Now you see? Yeah, so once you go outdoor for outdoor sports, and here, especially in the winter, or it's windy, and then it is good. You see? Here, it is the barf scarf. Yeah. So once you go for outdoor, it is good. You can put it as the mask, or you can just get the as the function here to keep your neck warm, or even once it is a slight rain, and then you can just hold it and then as the hat. So it is multifunction. So with these kind of items, what you need is just a tube like this. It's seamless one, seamless knitting tube. Yeah. So once you get the blank tube like this, and then upload it to this roller. And you know, this barf scarf, it's not fit for this roller, right? Exactly. Because different applications, you need to choose the proper printer. So how to choose the proper printer? Yeah, it depends. It depends what's the material and also what's the application you would like to print. Okay, let me explain you. Let's talk about from the first, the oldest version. Okay, actually this outlook of the machine, actually it is the second generation. Why? Because the second generation's difference between the first generation, from the outlook, it is the same. It is the exact same. Even the outlook, even this, the loading way of this roller, it's the same. Just the first generation and the second generation, the big difference is during printing. Only when it's during printing. And then the first generation, it was a flat scanning printing mode. While this one upgraded to the rotating, to the spiral printing mode. So the first generation and second generation, the printer, we all have this kind of long roller. With this long roller, you could print for socks, for stocking. Yes, very long one. For socks, for stocking, yes. But you need to consider about the output. Once your daily output is requested highly, and then this one may not suitable for you because it is just with the output like 25 to 30 or 35 pairs per hour. But if you have the small volume of the order, and also you might have the kind of sock with very long one, like the football sock or the ladies' stocking, then you can consider about using this one. Okay. So with the first generation and second generation of the printer, it is suitable for the socks, sleeve covers, and even the ladies' stocking. Okay, that's it. That is the first generation and second generation. And someone might ask, if I wanted to use a bigger roller for like Yuga seam, the Yuga seamless legging, is that okay for the using this one? Yuga suit, no, not workable for this machine. But if you wanted to try with the buff scarf, what I showed you just now, and then this one needs to be changed with bigger roller. Okay, so with this printer, it's also suitable for alternative bigger roller diameter, like 220 millimeter diameter. Yeah, that is suitable for the buff scarf. Okay, and then if you wanted to have the bigger volume of the quantity for the order, and this is the third generation. This is the third generation of our printer. That is the 4 rollers. Okay, So with these 4 rollers, it is mainly for socks, sleeve covers, and with socks, you could have multiple choice with different kind of socks. But it's different, it means different size range. It could be suitable for the adult sock. So this standard of the diameter of this roller is 82 millimeter. This is the standard roller diameter. Here, you could see from here, yeah, this is the standard roller diameter. It is 82 millimeter. So this length standard would be 60, and with the suitable workable printing measurements will be like 58 centimeters long of the sock. Once it's pulled out, once it's stretched out onto the roller. Okay, so this 3rd generation of the roller, first it meet up with the big order quantity, and then it is meet up with the multiple size range of the sock. It could be adult, it could be smaller like the teenager sock, and even if you wanted to print for the little born baby, newborn baby, and also it is workable. And then you choose even smaller, the diameter of the roller. Okay, so for these kind of applications, you could choose with this machine, the 3rd generation of our printer. Yeah, and this one, the output is like 55 pairs to 86 pairs per hour. Yeah. Okay. So if you wanted to print with the longer item, longer size, longer length, and then you can consider about this 4th generation of the printer, 2 rollers. With these 2 rollers, the output may not be that much as the 4 rollers, but your applications, if you wanted to print with the longer length, like ladies' stocking, and you wanted to get a bigger volume for your quantity, and then you could choose this one. Yeah. Why? Because here, this center model of this engine, it's setting up with the standard of the roller length. It's like 70 centimeter. But if you wanted to get the optional choice with longer roller, and then you could just move this center motor drive backwards. And after you move backwards, here the space will leave it for the 2 rollers. And you could choose from the 70 centimeters to 100 centimeters. So with this longer size of the roller, you could print for like the football socks and ladies' stocking, so that these items are suitable. Okay, and also with these 2 arms, with these 2 rollers, it is continuously working. So after one is finished printing, it will be switched automatically with another one. So during that roller during printing, you could set up with this one and without any stop. So after this one is finished printing, then the roller switch itself back to your position with the printed one, and the unprinted one go to the printing stage. So with this ready printed one, you could just offload it and then get the next job's preparation. So that is a kind of continuously printing work. Yeah, continuously printing mode. So no stop during the printing. Once if you wanted to stop it temporarily during your production, during your order quantity, during this process, and then you have to control it by using the software to pause it. Yes. So this is the advantages compare with different model of the printer. And someone might ask, then what's the difference from this one, the 4th generation, to that 2nd generation of the single roller one? Because that one also can print with the longer size of the application, like the lady stocking. It also can print it there. Okay, so that is the difference because that 2nd generation of the printer, you have to load up this roller. You have to load up this longer roller and offload it every single printing job to the machine. And you see, here is the device. Here is the device to keep this roller to the machine and ensure it is stable, it is fastened well during printing, not moving. So this is the first kind of the process you need to prepare before printing. And also the second preparation for this roller, you need to upload the sock onto it. So it is a kind of double work actually. So from the workload wise, it is more working process. So with this more working process, it costs time and output will be decreased a lot. Yes, so with the 4th generation of the printer, like this one, if you choose the longer roller and you don't need to do anything about this roller because it's fixed already. So you just standing here and do your preparation here and upload it, offload it, the material. That's it. So from the workload, it's decreased for the operator. And from the output wise, it increased. So from these two aspects, one decreased, one increased, and then your efficiency of the production improved a lot. Okay, so now you can see that here the operator is starting preparation for the daily work, and every machine will be running. Yeah, you see here it starts the printing job already. Now what she is doing is to load up the sock. Yeah, she is adjusting the position. So you see that red line, have you seen that? That is the laser line to assist you with the proper position with the single sock which upload to the roller. So now what you see, it's just printed to the paper, and then with this laser assist you to get the proper position. And then once you wanted to adjust the position, you just move the laser a little bit. Otherwise, it will be fixed. And now each single paper needs to be wrapped to the roller. Yeah. Why we need to put this paper? Why? If anyone knows what's the reason that why we need to put that paper? Now you see here, here with this artwork, this line is the stopping line. So that is the ending line. And we could assist by using the laser to tell us where is the ending line and where is the center back of the heel. So later, once we load up the sock, we need to follow these two positions. Okay. And then we just throw it away and we're wrapping a new one for the next printing job. So why we need to put this always to the single roller? If anyone knows, you can just let me know. And you can type your answer to the comment area. If you don't know, okay, let me explain why. It has multifunction. First, it will protect this metal. It will protect this metal roller to avoid the ink directly stained onto the roller, the metal material. But it will come to this paper first. And second function is that once you offload this sock with this paper, it will be easy moving. So that moving will be a little bit smoother. And now you see, she is setting up this sock, and the whole round needs to be followed with that laser line of this ending printing line. And here will be the toe part, heel part, sorry. So you see, here is the heel. So this line needs to be followed always at the heel part. And this is the starting point for printing. Okay, now one sock is set up. And here is always the printing position. So before printing your actual sock, you need to be sure it will be tested on the paper to check out if it will be printing properly, to avoid you to waste the sock. So every morning once you come to work, and the first job needs to be print and see if color is good and if each color of the nozzle is spraying the ink. And now it's good. So once you found the pattern, the design which you print has something wrong with the color, and then you have to check the nozzle status. So check out if one of the color of the nozzle is not working well and cause the problem. Once after checking, you find everything is fine, and then you can start printing job. Like now, I start printing. So actually, it is a continuous working process. So once after printing, it will turn automatically. But now, because the operator is still adjusting with this one, and she's not allowed this machine to turn, rotate this roller with the printed one back to her position. So that's why she took the pause button. So some customer, they wanted to join this new area of this seamless digital printing industry. And once they heard about the output, they always say, that is quite slow. But actually, it's not slow. You see that actually the machine could run faster, but just the operator, and she needs time. And she needs time to do the job properly, and that costs time. So she needs to, that's the machine wait. You see, this printing time is only 22 seconds. So that means during that 22 seconds, every setup needs to be done. Well, now 20 seconds is passed and the setting is not finished yet, so machine needs to wait for us.
Hello, how it's going? How much for one? 多少钱？
Hello. Hi, Akram. Hi, welcome to our live. Okay, so for this machine, actually it's around like 20,000. Yeah, 20,000 US dollar. 留白了有点. Yeah. So it is the idea roughly like 20,000. Okay, so what you see now, actually it is the cotton. So some customer,
2万美金，大家问。
yes, 20,000. It's sort of, but it depends. It depends for what you required exactly in details. And we can do some adjustments for sure. So if you have interest for this machine, you can consult us and you can leave your email address. You're welcome. Okay, so just now some customer asked that what kind of the material is suitable to print. Actually, what you're seeing now is, you're welcome, Akram. You're welcome. Glad I could help. So what she is printing now is for the cotton. And also, now it is for the cotton. And the printing is just one of the process. And also it could be printed for the polyester. So like what I hold now, this is the polyester. So what's the difference of the polyester and cotton one? From the process, it's the big difference. So like the polyester, it's only need printing and heating. Then the whole process will be done. Well, for the cotton one, what she is doing is just one of the process. And before printing, it still has several steps to be done. So before printing, the cotton one, this cotton one needs to be soaked. And needs to be soaked and spin drying it and drying it. And after soaking, then with the soaked cotton sock, and then it can load up to the printer for printing. Well, you see now all these printed items are hanging here, waiting for the next step. So once the whole truck will be fully hung of these socks with these 3 layers are fully hung. And then it will be sent for the next process. That is drying first. So the cotton one, after printing, it needs to be dried first. And after drying, it needs to be heating. And after heating, it needs to be dried again. And after it's dried, it needs to be washed. So the washing finishing will be several turns. And after washing, it will be done. Yeah. So here, you can see it's also under printing the cotton one. Sorry. So compare with this one. 这个是它的设计的吧？但是是小牛是在前面就对了，有高低的。So you could see that this is the difference. That's how this operator, these two operator, is working with this sock. So both of them are cotton, but the printing, the loading is different. You see, she needs to step that pedal for turning the roller to check the whole round of this sock. And now she is uploading the sock for the next printing job. And here, it's under printing. So with this printing process, and the operator needs to get the next few jobs preparation. And after this is done, she needs to offload this roller first and to hold it to the holder and upload this new one again. So these are the workloads for this operator to run with this machine. So from the workload, you could obviously see it is much work to do, right? Yeah, so after she set up the new one, she needs to offload this printed sock. Yes. Hi, Akram. Yes, your question is a very good question. So for cotton, maybe you're not here at the first beginning. So what I explained at the first beginning, that for the cotton one, so what's your tips for getting a proper cotton sock? That is, okay, I show you. Here is the already soaked. But once you get the blank sock, then just needs to be sure the top yarn knitting of this sock needs to be solid. Then that's it. So if underneath of the knitting, it mixes up with either it is polyester yarn, or it is Bendix, or it is the nylon, no problem. So just to be sure that the top yarn, which gets the ink absorption, needs to be solid. That's it. So if your material is 100% cotton at the top, and then inside you have some lycra, it's no problem. But then the lycra needs to be better, needs to be spin knitted with the nylon yarn. Yeah. So it could be no problem. And the process will be the same. And this step is just one of the process. So the operator who runs for this machine, this is the second generation of the machine, will be more workload to do. Not only upload and offload the sock, but also upload and offload the roller. That is the extra work she needs to do with this second generation of the sock. Well, the third generation of the machine, it's also running here. You can see, and he's wanted to rush it out. So even at that position, he's do some preparation to ensure that the machine is not stopped. And now you see, during printing, he's uploading another sock, but he might be slow for finishing his adjustment once after it's finished printing. So now you see it turns, and that one may not be adjusted well, so later he needs to adjust that again. And now a new one starts, and he needs to 站在这里拍，这样子来回拍， and he needs to set up the new one. 这里这样子，这样子 ，OK， 好。Now you see that the roller turns and turn to his position, so he doesn't need to move any steps actually. He just need to standing here. And now after several pieces of the sock printing, the ink stained to the paper, and he needs to replace the new one. It depends how often needs to replace this paper. It depends. So once you have the very strong ink design with all over printed with the darker color, and then like 6 to 7 pieces, and then it needs to replace the paper. And now actually he's already paused the machine. It's not working anymore for him, waiting for him to set up everything. And now you see he starts, and then it start printing again. So you see that these 4 rollers actually rotate automatically during printing without any break. Why it needs to break? It is because the operator cannot just catch up the machine, and it will be manually stopped. Otherwise, the operator needs to be changed with the robot. Now a new paper is set up well, and use the tape to tape it. Yeah, and here it's just easy for later. Once you pull out the sock, you have something to grab. Then the tape, you can just grab it and pull it out. So now you see he's stretching a bit at the toe part and the heel part. That is because once you load up the sock, you have to be 100% sure that the toe and heel part has no any angle to stand up. Because once you have anything to stand up, and then it will scratch the print head later. That will be a disaster. So just be 100% sure and very careful for the material to scratch the head because the head is very sensitive, the print head. So it could not be scratched often. Otherwise, once it's stretched a little bit to the print head, the fiber, the yarn fiber, it might be stayed there on top of the nozzle, and it will impact the printing image quality later. And also, once you didn't realize it, it might clog the nozzle and cause one of the color of the ink will not spray. And then the color, image color of the printing color will be damaged by the nozzle not spraying the proper color then. So it needs to be very careful. No fibers, no materials will touch at the top side surface of the print head. Now you see, just the roller rotated and he's not finished yet. He just followed the roller. He chased the roller always. He's a good runner actually. This operator is a good runner, so he can run very fast to chase the roller, no problem. Okay, so here you see the different model of the printer are always here running well in our work mill. So why we need to do it, and why we run all these kind of the old machine, even the old machine, the old version, and even with the lower production efficiency, and then we still use it. That is because we have to be responsible for our customer, who have this old version, and we need to be sure that one day they have any issue with their printer, and we still could be capable to get their idea, get the actual issue from the printer, and then get the solution for them. So that is the Colorido's goal. Just to be honest and constancy with every single issue from our customer. To be sure that each of them will be prioritized resolving. And here you see, this is the paper. This is the paper, what they are using. So once at the first beginning of your work, before you start working, and you need to get this paper to be taped at the first beginning. So for your daily work, afterwards you could use it. You see, each one needs to be taped, and you need to be sure that the plenty of the pile of the paper will be taped well for your later using of the whole day. Otherwise, it will impact your production efficiency. Yes. Okay, so just now what we saw about the printing process. Okay, here I'd like to show you what the relevant equipment it needs to be used. Here is the oven. This oven is the conveyor one. So it needs to be together used with the printer for the polyester material. And now it's just started. So we need to increase the temperature, and it needs to be reached up to the 180 degrees. And after 180 degrees, we can start heating. So the printed socks of the polyester material will be hung here at this pin. You see? So this one needs to be hung with the printed socks, and this conveyor, it goes automatically. So once it's go inside of the oven, and with 3 to 4 minutes, it is coming out, then the whole process will be completed. Like this one, it's already finished the process. So it is after heating. So this oven needs to be used together with the printer for the polyester material. And this oven needs to be set it up with the electricity, with the industrial electricity, 3 phases. So it depends to your area. If you're using this 240 voltage, it is like the American, and then you just use the 240 voltage, and we can customize for you. Otherwise, it will be like the 3 phases and 380 voltage. Okay, and the power is like in total like 18 kilowatts. 18 kilowatts. Okay, together with this oven and this industrial exhausted fan needs to be set it up, because during the heating, the film will come out more or less. So get rid of this film. This industrial exhausted fan needs to be set it up, or you just set it up with that kind of exhausted fan. That also no problem. But then we suggest you with the bigger one and set it up with 2. Yeah, with 1 and 2, and then get rid of the fumes. Okay, and here you can see beside me is a very big one, and that is the steamer. Yeah, that is the steamer. You see? Yeah, this is the big room actually. This is the big room. And this room is fit for that track, what we saw just now. So the whole track needs to be sent to this big room of the steamer and for steaming. Yes, that is for the cotton one. So this is part of the process of the cotton sock. So all the cotton socks needs to be sent first. After printing, it needs to be sent to this one. You see here? So use this track. So the whole track of this socks, after printing, it needs to be sent to this oven. This is the heating oven. So this heating oven is different from what we saw just now, the polyester one. So this heating oven, also very big, it's fit for that track. So all these printed sock, after printing, it will be sent to here for heating. Yes, in this big room, for heating, to dry, to ensure the top side of the material, the ink, will be dried here. And after that, will be sent to the steamer for steaming. And steaming need around 20 to 25 minutes. And after steaming, it will be sent back again here for drying it, to completely dry it. Yeah, so you see, that is very big room. And it's fit for that track, fit for this one. Yeah, so for the cotton one, it's not worse that you just send the single piece or single pair of the sock to this oven and to the steamer, but you just use this track and you hang it, and this whole track will be like 40 pairs, and then 40 to 45 pairs will be sent one time to the heater, to the steamer. Yeah. So these two are the relevant equipment for the cotton material. So if you wanted to print for the cotton material, then not only the printer, but also you need some equipment for the pre-treatment, like the soaking pot and spin dryer, and then dryer, and then the printer, and then the oven and steamer. Yes, these are the relevant equipment for the cotton material. Okay. So once these steps are done for the cotton one, it will be like this. And it will be dried. And next step will be send this stock to the washing mill for washing process. And the washing process is a kind of complex one. It's not only one-time washing, but it needs several turns. Yes, several turns. At least 7 turns. So will be hot water, cold water, warm water, hotter water again, and cold water to get the color fixation. So after the finishing of the washing, then the color fastness of this cotton one will be fixed. And the color fastness of the rubbing could reach at least 4, grade 4 as the European standard. And the washing color fastness could reach like 4 to 5 actually. Okay. Yeah, so here are the general brief situation of our company. Workers are busy and busy for the production printing. So if you have any question, you can just let me know. And I'd like to help. And during the live, I could answer if any question you have. Once you type it to the comment area, I could see it. And I will try my best to reply you immediately. You see.上去拿个东西，你先拍一下他们。小郑啊，这个图能让我打一下吗？
这图在哪里？什么时候的事
？8色的能打吗？
我搞出来了，给你。哎，风光， 发色不能打了，我昨天墨水已经换掉了。
Okay, so actually, except this daily work of the printing, and also we are concerning about get any idea, get any chance to develop our printing solution. Okay, like what I hold now, actually it's coming from customer. Okay, so from this color, you can see this gray. Actually, the gray color in the seamless digital industrial, it is very sensitive one and it's very difficult color to print. So what you see now, it is gray. It is not bad, but you could see the mixed color dot here, right? And the gray color is not that much pure color you see. And then we find out the different solution for this gray. And we tried with so far actually, the colors, even the multiple colors, like this one, you can see it's with the very cute cat, could get all the details there with print image quality. Yeah, the precision is good, but once you have this kind of the sensitive color, it will occur the problem. So normally, CMYK, the 4 colors, could meet up all the requirements of the printing. Just for some colors, once if the customer have the sensitive color, have the high quality of the precision, then you could choose the printing solution with 8 colors. Yes, here you could see the printing outlook comparison of 8 colors and 4 colors. You see, this is the 8 colors printing for the gray color. You see how pure it is, right? And no color dots anymore. And also, the gray is that kind of the correct gray tone. The color tone is correct, and the color is pure. And at the top side, you could not see the colorful small dots, right? So compare the whole outlook. You see, the color is nicer. Yeah, so this is the 8 colors. This is the 8 colors, and this is the 4 colors. So with different requirements of the customer's requirements, you could choose the different printing solution. Yeah. So once you have any idea about your innovation, you just make it as the design. Like here, it's just a picture I took with my cat, and her name is Caramel Cat. So I just took the picture and then just cut the part of the picture of her head, and then make the whole pattern with the cat hat, and then print it. So I got the customized, the personalized sock. Yeah. Okay, so here are what we do. And we do lots of work actually beside the printing. We work out the printing solution, and we're also trying to research and developing our upgraded software to meet up every single customer's requirement. Yeah, so with the current launch out of the software, the AutoPrint, which supports the POD file, then for even the customization order with one design, one pair, and it could be just support with the multiple printing job. And also for the camera positioning system, and with that positioning system, you can see here, I show you. So normally, we have the laser. We have the laser device, right? Okay, but here, you see, this is the device for the camera positioning system. Here, this is the camera, right? And here is the light to supply the proper light during the printing. And with the highlight here, gets the proper light here, and then use the camera to capture the shade, to capture the sock shade. So if it is the black or any color, like red, blue, orange, yellow, or the pink, purple, yeah, whatever the color is, this camera could just scan this shape first. So they capture the shade and calculate precisely with what the edge it is, and then scan it. So after it's finished scanning, during printing, this positioning system will just skip over. They will skip over to the scanned color first. So it only prints for this white color part and not here anymore. And then once you get the result, you will see like this. So it captures the hue shape automatically firstly, and then skip over to this part, this shape, and only print for the white color part. So leave it here plain, and then you will get the nice design, and without any printed color stained here at the color part. You see? And also the toe part is the same, you see. Here has just a very nice connection at the edge of the color part and the printed part, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is the advantage for the camera positioning system. Because normally we have this kind of the black hue and tone part. So why we made it as the black? Because once we print, actually this black color was printed. But still it is dark color, it's very black. You cannot see what color I printed on black, right? So that's why you cannot see it. That's why the most of the current market, the seamless digital printing sock, is with the black hue and tone. Just hide a little bit printed color here at the black color hue and tone. But with the positioning system, it can well solve this problem to be sure that this shape will be skipped over and not to print. Yeah. So not only, you see this one, even the, if you made this printed color red, same tone as the knitted one, and then it seems like the whole design of the reds. And just now what we saw about the cotton sock material, the process, do you find that that is very long process, right? And also a little bit complex. And some area also there has very strict rule about the washing process for the collection of the wastage water. So you might have the trouble with the local government, right? Then we have another solution for you. You want to know what kind of the solution we work out? Okay, here what I hold in my hands are several different designs of also the cotton sock. Yeah, this is the cotton sock. Yes, that's right, it's cotton. It's also the bright color, right? And let's see, compare this one. It's just printed and it is finished already. So what's the difference from these cotton socks to these cotton socks? If anyone knows, what's the difference of this one and that one? Yeah, this one is used the water-based ink, reactive ink, with the long process required. And this one we use the pigment ink. So the pre-treatments are the same. So also need soaking, spin dry, and drying it. And if you have problem with it, and we could just do the soaking for you. You could just buy the soaked socks from us and then get back for printing only. And after printing, then the whole finishing will only just need one step, same as the polyester. So it will be heating and under 150 degrees heating, and then it will come in like this. So with the color also bright, and the small details you also could see. So compare, this is the traditional cotton process with the reactive ink with long process, and here is with the pigment ink with the short process. So color-wise, not that much big difference, and just the difference is where is as the color fastness. So we admit that this one, the pigment ink of the printed sock for the cotton, then the color is okay. Then the color fastness, it's like 2 to 3 instead of the grade 4. So it is like 2 to 3, grade 2 to 3, according to the European standard. So if your customer can accept this color and also with the color fastness of rubbing, of washing should be no problem. Washing will be better than the rubbing. Just rubbing, because once you wear it, you need to walk every day, right? So at the bottom part, at the bottom of your feet, actually you will rub every day, every single moment in your daily wearing, right? So then it will be easy, but at least it will hold for 1 season, no problem. So 1 season, 1 pair of the sock will be worse? Yeah, I think so, because then design, it will be unique, and you could get any idea and print on the cotton sock and wear it. So you will be unique, and it will be with the personalization. to the sock. And then the sock will have the extra value. It's not only a pair of sock anymore. It is a kind of spirit. It is a kind of your character. It is a part of your, it is a part of your character to show to everybody else. And also it has the fashion element. So with the sunny day, and once you go outside for camping, and you might choose this kind of sock, right? With the sporty, with the juggler, and then you just wear this, and it is more natural and close to the natural and bring you the good mood, right? Yeah. So once you're running, and then if you think the polyester sock is not suitable, and you could choose like this design. Yeah, it's more sporty one. Okay, so these are the new printing solution for the pigment ink printed on cotton. It shortened the whole process. So only heating after printing, then the whole process will be done. Well, this traditional cotton sock needs to be printed, and after that it still needs to be a long way to go, like heating and steaming and heating and then washing. So it just depends on what's the exact request, and depends on what the customer could accept, and depends on what's the exact actual circumstance you have. So if your area is allowed with the wastage water selection, and also it is just a space for you to run with it, with this kind of the washing process, the finishing process, and then it will be okay that you just do the cotton one with the normal process. If you wanted to short this period and also have the simple, easy way to do with the cotton material, then you could consider about the pigment ink. Yes, so these are the pigment ink printed for cotton. So different requirement, different printing solution. So any problem, any question, you just let us know. Any idea, you can just share with us, and we could work out the different optional choice for you. Okay, so here is Tina, and here what you are watching now is the YouTube channel Colorido with the live broadcast, and the live broadcast will be held twice a week. Yeah, in every Tuesday and Thursday American time, like afternoon 4 p.m. And Chinese time will be Wednesday and Friday, the morning time, start from 8 a.m. Okay, here is Tina. So welcome all of you to subscribe our YouTube channel, Joan Colorido, and also watch our live. And also, if you have interested in our products, and you could just visit our website, www.coloridotech.com. You could see multiple the working color printing solution and the different model of the printer. Okay, here what I'm standing here is the work mill. So we have so many different model of the printer, and the operator is busy for the daily printing job. So we are not only selling the machine, we also offering the printing solution, and we also do the printing job a little bit.
直播多尺度是这样。
So here, once you get to the sock, you have to be sure this area has no this angle. 近影拍啊。Now you see here. Here must be avoided actually once you're knitting the sock, and also here. Otherwise, it will be the high-low effect. Now you see here, it will be high-low, high-low. There will be a gap actually. So this gap will affect later the printing image quality. Because this the head spray the ink will just stay at the top part. Once it has the high-low effect, it only will stay more to the high part. And then the low part, 先别动. Now you see here, you see here it's still white, right? It has some angle. Here it has some angle there. Could not be printed. 看到了吗？白色的。So that white color will be occurred. So needs to be sure once knitting this angle could not have it. You have to be sure to avoid it. I will show you. So how to 这里 So how to get the proper blank socks? Yeah, so what kind of the blank socks is good for printing? And then I will show you. Okay, so just now I told you that once you have the blank sock, you need to be sure once it's pull it out to put it onto the roller, it needs to be flat. So here is the heel part, right? And once I stretch it, it will be flat. But you need to be sure this heel part cannot be so big. It has to be flat at the same height as other part. So here, 静影. So here you see here, from this line, 从这个水平线上去看，平不平？ So from this point, you see, here is standing, right? Here is standing. So it will be the risk to scratch the head later. So this is no, not allowed. So what you need to do is to stretch a bit, and it has to be flat. So that's why it has a high request. Yes, now it is flat, right? It is flat. So you need to be sure the whole body of the print sock from 跟着我的手走哎 from here it's flat till the printing end of the sock needs to be the same height. So here must be flat. Okay, so this one is good. This sock will be good for printing. And then just now what we saw the other sock, and some customers sock like this. So let's see what it will be like once I put it to the roller. It is the open sock, it's no problem. It is okay, because once customer wanted to get the design at the toe part, you need to get this kind of open toe sock for printing. Then I need to be sure this toe part will be well setted, and then I stretch it for the body of the sock. Okay, for example, here it should be the correct position. So first you need to be sure at the toe part of this center back of your sock needs to be aligned at the toe till the heel and the ending. So it has the knitting line you could see once it's stretched, needs to be straight. Once it's not straight, you need to adjust a little bit. And then it cannot be slanting. It cannot be here it is be straight and goes slanting at here. No, not allowed. It has to be straight set up. So like this. Yes, it is straight, but have you seen the problem? From this point you see, here is standing out, right? If I turn a little bit, you can see how height it is. You see here how height of this part is. So from this top to this height, there is at least 0.5 centimeter. So it has around 5 millimeters. So this one actually is not suitable for printing. It has to be flat. So you need to be very careful. And like this, it will be okay. It will be okay. So just be sure, once you have the sock needs to be printed, tell the knitting mill of the sock, here, the toe part and the heel part cannot be that this kind of a standing out point to be left over to your sock. Otherwise, it will impact your final process of the image. When do you stitch? Yes. So this one with this sock, with this open toe, it needs to be sewn after it's finished printing. So printing is just one step. And I'm not sure if you missed something because just now we showed you. Okay, come to me. Come to me, I will show you. So these are the cotton socks, and it's just after printing. So after printing, it needs to be sent to the oven. Here. Yes, this oven, that very big one I showed you just now. So it needs to be sent to here for drying first. So cotton with the reactive ink, after printing, it needs to be sent to this oven for heating. And then needs to go to the steamer. Now you see, here is the steamer. Yes, so this is the steamer and needs to be sent to the steamer. This has the same volume like the oven. So the whole track of this dried sock, the printed sock, dried sock, and then sending here for steaming. And after steaming, it needs to go back to the oven again for drying. So these are the dried socks with whole process of that previous one. So it is already printed, dried, steaming, dried again like this. And now it needs to be sent to the washing mill for washing. So washing needs to be done before you wear it. So now these socks are ready for going to the washing mill for the washing finishing. So that will be the whole process. So here, printing is just in the middle steps. And if you are with this kind of open toe, then after washing process, these socks need to be sent back to the knitting mill again for sewing this toe part, and then you will get the wearable sock. So that is the case. But have to be sure, this one, during printing, here, the very easy standing out point is the heel and toe part. Cannot be just standing out. Cannot be. Needs to be whole sock flat in the same height. Yeah. Otherwise, once it's scratched to the print head, it will damage the head. It will be the high risk. So any interesting. Okay, I'd like to get your information. May I have your information, your email address, or your WhatsApp ID, or something like that? And later we can just communicate more in details. I will send you the videos and the each steps of the videos for your idea. Or you can just visit our website, www.coloridotech.com. And also, you can just subscribe our YouTube channel and with the short video, and we will show you. And there are plenty of the videos there for your idea. You can check it out. Yeah, for more information, welcome to consult us. Yeah, you're very welcome. I'd like to help, and we will always be here and supporting you at your back.
One more question.
Yeah, one more question.
The difference.
What is the difference between a machine that completely sew with a pattern? No, actually, the printing, the speed is the same. Okay. Allow me to give me a few seconds. I will show you what's the difference, okay? Just live with us. Don't go away. I will back soon. Yeah, here I am. I'm ready. Okay. So I will show you what's the difference of the sewn sock with the open sock. So the printing is no difference with the speed. Either it is sewn one or it is open one, it doesn't matter. For us, for printing, it doesn't matter. Just the design, you see, here is with the ready sewn sock. So this design will be start at the edge of the toe part, right? And starting at this line and print above till the opening. Well, this one, if I have the whole design, like the jungle, yeah, like the jungle forest, the view, and then I need it from the toe part. If I need from the toe part, it will be a completely design, not to broke it during this toe and this heel. So I need the whole body of the sock with the same design. And then I need to choose this kind of open sock to be printed. So after this one to be printed, it starts at the first beginning of the toe to the end. Then it will coming out like this. And also, for example, here, like the zoo, there are so many different animals here. And I don't want to just with the toe color in white, but I need it start from the first beginning of the toe and then coming up to the end. And then I choose this open toe of the sock. Otherwise, if you're fine with it, and then I just start from the edge of the toe and start printing to here. So that is the difference. It depends. It depends on what exact customers request. So it will depend on your pattern design. If your pattern design is fine with it, and then you use this ready sewn sock. If you wanted to the all over printing, and then you use this open toe and sew it after printing. So any problem? And any new question? Yeah? So hope my answer is helpful for you. Yeah, from the whole process, and then the ready-made, the sewn sock will be a little bit faster because after printing, after even finishing the whole process of the washing, and then it will be done, it's just done. And with the open toe, and then you have to send back to the knitting mill and for resetting to close that toe part. Each sock requests specific colors. Well, sorry, what do you mean, the specific colors of each sock? Actually, would you please explain? Would you please explain more in details? What do you mean? Each sock needs specific color. What do you mean? 就走到就光拍这里就可以了，给它一个好看的一个景象就可以了。Hi, Akram. So what do you mean that specific colors requested for each sock? Because if you wanted to have the different design with yes, you need buy the ink. Okay, so normally you see here we set up with 这里， Now you see here, we set up with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. So here, we set up with the 8 colors ink. And normally, if you wanted to print for the polyester and the cotton, then only 4 colors, just the CMYK, then that's enough. So, and with the CMYK, it's just set up to the, you see here? So here, it's with the damper of each ink. So CMYK, you will have the 2 hats. So 2 hats with the 4 colors. And then with each design, it will involved with multiple colors, right? But that CMYK ink will flew out and to print to the nozzle to print. So once you get the printer, you need the ink.
他应该是买机器会不会送墨水啥的？
So only CMYK ink will be enough.
这是单买的。
So any question? And once you get the printer, we will suggest you to get the enough amount of the ink for your using. Like CMYK 1 liter. 1 liter of the ink, it could print for like 500, at least 500 pairs of the sock. Yeah, so with 4 colors, each color 1 liter, you could print just like 2,000. Okay, thank you. Thank you, and hope that I can reach you and we can discuss more about in details if you're still interested in our printer. Okay, so thank you so much for your trust and for your following up during the live. Yeah, and with this 2 hours live broadcast, and we introduced who we are and what we do and how our work mail look like and what is the material requested for the seamless digital printing item, and also what relevant equipment it needs to be worked with together with the printer, and also how the process is, what kind of the other alternative option with the other printing solution is. So for different kind of the question, and we give you the different solution, and based on your exact requirement, we can just work well and support you and go further in this seamless digital printing industry, and hope that with our support, we can grow each other and to make this better world in this seamless digital printing industry. Okay, here is Tina, and if any more question? Yeah, okay, it depends. Like a normal sock with the 50 to 55 centimeters long, and with these $2, it could coming out like 45 pairs per hour. And with this $4, and this one, the output will be like 55 pairs to 86 pairs different. It just needs to be seen how familiar of this operator is, how faster she can do. Yeah, so that is the general idea about the output it has. Any question? 你选一个好的角度拍，我的背景也要考虑进去的。Okay, any question? 还有吗？
又来了一个人，是谁啊？下面那个。Moment, no questions.
Okay, thank you so much. Hi, for the new audience. Hello, welcome. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome to see our live. You're welcome, Akram. Hope I can see you again. Okay. Welcome all of you, and thanks to all of you the patience and also your trust and follow us during the live broadcast. This is Tina, and here is the channel, the YouTube channel of Colorido, Ningbo, Colorido. So our YouTube channel is Joan Colorido, and welcome all of you can subscribe us. And our live will be held twice a week. So every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon, American time, 4 p.m., we will be here waiting for you, okay? And for more information, you can subscribe our YouTube channel, Joan Colorido, and also you can consult our website, www.coloridotech.com. And with any question, any idea, any your concern and your worries about the seamless digital printer items, you can just consult with us, and we would like to help you and assist you to start this new business in the seamless digital printing items, okay? Okay, so thank you for being with me, and see you next time. Goodbye for now. 可以了，我已经说再见了，你可以关了呀。对啊。